Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Retro Nate. Thank you for joining us for another NES walkthrough today as we journey through Tom and Jerry for the NES, the ultimate cat and mouse game. I can tell you this game is way tougher than you would think based on who you would think the design market is for. Probably young kids who just want to play along as their favorite cartoon characters. But man, any one of you who have played this game know that it is way more difficult than that. And maybe you'd have never even finished this game before, but hopefully we are going to do that for you today. And if we do, maybe you could reward us by dropping a sub on the channel and a like on this video as we are journeying through all of the NES titles released in North America, trying to get through every single one of them and then rank them accordingly according to which ones I think are best. So if you could do that for us, that'd be great. But without further ado, let's dive right into the game here today. If I can control, oh, look at me. I'm such a dad. Oh, let's see what's down here. Oh, okay. We'll do something like that. Here we go. Let's switch over. And there it is. Tom and Jerry and Tuffy is kind of how this one is billed. And we'll get a little opening sequence here of telling you the backstory of what's going on before we dive in to the game. So in this one, I'll give you kind of a brief overview of what you're doing. There are 15 levels to go through. There are 5 worlds of 2 levels each. And then a third level in those worlds, which is a boss fight against Tom. So it says, oh, Tom is at it again. The frantic feline will never give up. He's mouse-napped Jerry's nephew, Tuffy, to lure the hero up into the attic. Jerry needs your help to race his way through every level of the house. Watch out for hidden dangers and surprises, especially Tom. Ultimate cat and mouse. That's pretty messed up, though, kidnapping a nephew. Meanwhile, Tuffy's trapped in a trunk in the attic waiting to be rescued. So get a move on already. Just sanctioned kidnapping, typical for a Saturday morning cartoon. Not too different from what we remember as kids. Right away in World 1, Stage 1, you have an enemy that is bearing down on you. So pretty simple controls. You'll move around, jump with the A button. You can do a small jump like that or hold A to jump high. And you can fire out these marbles as your weapon. So you're going to be encountering all sorts of issues, enemies and things like that. That spider there that you have to take out with marbles. And then you can climb these pipes in this, we're in the basement here, I suppose. You've got these flies that are buzzing around. Now, thankfully, they don't take any hit points from you if you get hit by one of these flies. But they are annoying to try to hit. Everything in this game is annoying. Everything kind of like the weapon you have fires at this weird arc and it's hard to control. You have to jump and shoot in certain areas. Anyway, you can climb these vertical pipes and there are weird kind of mechanics around the level that you have to get used to. So for here, for example, I can't walk through a pipe that is going vertically, but you can jump through a pipe that's going horizontally, such as this. So you learn these mechanics as you kind of play through the game. And figure out what you can and can't do. Now, littered throughout each level is a bunch of cheese. You see one of the big wedges there. That's used for restoring health. I have 3 hit points that are seen at the bottom, represented by hearts. And you're gonna just navigate your way through all of these levels, trying to avoid the pitfalls and enemies. Collecting cheese along the way. The small bits of cheese get you 250 points at the end of the level. Whoops. And the big pieces of cheese will restore a hit point for you. And really fairly straightforward in the first level, but really just you have to monitor the path I'm taking as we go through because it is not super intuitive to figure out where to go. And then once you get to the top section here, there is a little bonus level where you can collect some cheese. Like I said, those flies don't actually hurt you. They just bump you back a little bit. And we're going to collect all these little pieces of cheese for some extra score. The score is important because you will get an extra life every 50,000 points that you get. Now, if you decide that you don't want to even go for the cheese, though, and you're not even interested in the score, might be a better strategy because there's a hack later in this game I'll show you as a way to get infinite lives if you're interested in it. Takes a little while, but you can get them. All right, once we've cleared out the mouse hole, we're going to stay up top, jump over this gap here to the right. Mind the spider that's coming at you. They kind of change direction randomly, so keep your distance. Every now and then he's just going to get tired of walking that way, and he's going to walk back at you. And then we'll hang here and take out this spider. There we go. 2 shots for him. And then we're up to get ourselves a hit point in case you lost one. Now down this pipe on the right. The other way you can lose a hit point is if you take too big a fall. You don't have the ability to fall infinite lengths without taking damage. So do be careful of the length of fall you take from certain areas. Okay. Now falling down here. Whoop, we have one more spider down here on the bottom. And I'll show you where all the cheese is in this first level. But as we move through the game, I may not get it all. But this is kind of a good spot. Like, as you're getting used to the game, collecting all of the cheese that's available, or at least knowing where it is probably a good idea. Okay, then we grab a little special weapon there. It looked like some bubble gum. I'll show you how we're going to use that in just a level or so. But it's just going to go into our inventory, and then we'll use that in a little bit. Down here, we're also going to grab a hammer. That's a special weapon. If you switch to your hammer using the select button, you can bust that out, and it's a little bit more powerful as it just fires these enemies right off the screen. Now, I've become more comfortable and with the marbles, so I'm going to continue to use that. But that is an option that's available to you. And you maintain these weapons as you go through the levels, so not a bad idea to just store them in your inventory and not worry about them. Okay, now you can't pass through the pipe going this way. You have to jump up through and then climb through that area to get through the next section. And then one more jump here to get this piece of cheese. And then there's nothing for us here on the top. So we're just going to fall to the bottom, take out these toy soldiers that are just marching around. As we come across them, there's another. And then we get all the way under here. It looks like maybe this is the furnace or something in the basement that we're climbing through. A couple of loose bolts there. Probably gets a Home Depot to fix that up. All right, one more slice of cheese or wedge of cheese we can get in case we lost some power. And then we're climbing up this pipe all the way to the top, and another cheese slice right there. Now, I grab the pipe before I fall just so I don't take another needless hit point, because these hit points carry over from level to level. So if you lose a hit point in level 1, you don't, just like that, you don't get an automatic refresh of them in level 2. So important to preserve your hit points no matter what. Then climbing up these pipes to the left, over the fuse box, out the top right, and we have finished World 1, Level 1. With 35 cheeses and a lot of points for our trouble. Okay, into step 2, and now we are in the plumbing of the house, it would appear, as we are entering the... Oh boy, we got a snail there that was giving us trouble. These crabs and these pipe lobsters give you a little bit of trouble. Might be good to use the hammer, but I've just become a little bit more comfortable with the marbles, so I'm just going to stick with those. But you got to pick what you like there. Then randomly you're going to get water that shoots out of these pipes and tries to drop you down, like this, for example. Not exactly that fun. Oh boy, and I'm getting hit again, and almost took a bump because of it. All right, now we're going to grab the ink and the cheese. The ink gives you a 10-second timer of invincibility, and I refreshed it there with another bottle of ink. So now we're going to move past all of these enemies here, climb up these ladders to get as much run out of that ink as we can. We did a great job, and there's another refresh. So we are in good shape. Now, I just passed over a little secret area. You could use that bubble gum that we got in level 1 to go into that secret area for more cheese if you choose to. I don't choose to. I end up dying more in that secret area than I do gaining points and health from it. So it's not worth it to me to go in there. Then I'm going to make sure I climb down because there's a little snail under you there. Be careful of that. Make our way right after hitting it 3 times. Same with these. Got to hit them 3 times. Those stationary crabs and lobsters. Oh boy. Got knocked down. Try it again. You can hear the water coming. Oh, barely made it through. Okay. And then we're over this direction. There we go. I'm not so worried about the cheese in this section. It's just not of import to me. Now I'm going to switch to my bubblegum here and then jump and hit B to use it. It's going to raise me up in the air and grab a cheese, a wedge of cheese for health, and ink, which is kind of nice. We make our way all the way over to the right through all of these enemies, and we can get past that one and this one and make life very simple for ourselves getting to the end here. 2 more lobsters on top. I'm not going to worry about those cheeses down there. Again, only 250 points, and I've got an endless extra life trick that we can get to as long as we make it to the level in time. We're through World 1, Stage 2, and now we have an encounter with Tom the Cat. I don't know if we're in some sort of a bath, a pipe, a sink. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know what we're floating on. But anyway, 2 platforms that move back and forth. Here's the technique I like to use to beat Tom here. He's going to spit stuff at you. He's going to shoot these marbles at you. I kind of just jump around the marbles, and stay on this back platform and take my time. And if I can, just jump and fire a marble at him when I get close. But you don't want to be greedy here because any fall into the water will instantly end your life. So after 6 shots, he is done, and you are finished with World 1. And then it seems you drop into a sink, and we are now up to the kitchen. That is the next world that we are entering here. All right, making our way over to the right here. There's a little bit of cheese down here you can get for free if you want. And then back up here. Now, enemies do respawn like a lot in this game. So you will want to take note of that as we're playing, that you will get enemy respawns that are absolutely terrible. Just notice those, or take note of that as you go through. There's some cheese to the left, but not worth it for the 250 points. I'm most interested in getting a cheese wedge so I can replace that hit point I lost late in level 3. So I'm going over here to the right. Whoa, watch out for the chattering teeth. There we go. And then down to the left, grab a free cheese there. That one's easy. Oh, watch out for the cockroaches. Really need to fumigate this place. It is in disrepair. And drop down, grab onto this so you don't take a hit point for a big fall. Knock out the flies. More roaches up here. Now, there is a lot of wedges of cheese baked in here, and you can easily grab them if you just kind of like drop down one level at a time. That's one way to grab one here. There are also some on the other side of the other side of this. You can see here there's one. If we wanted to grab that, I missed it, but whatever. You just kind of drop off the side and then quickly back to the left if you want to get it. But I'm actually most interested in switching over and getting down to this level where this roach is. Or no, nope, wrong one. Down a couple more levels where the next roach is. That's what I care about. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, well, this is the level that I want to be on. And I'm going to jump across to this here to get another wedge of cheese and then a butcher's knife, which is fairly morbid for Jerry. It's a little more itchy and scratchy at that point. And then down to the floor and all the way to the right. Mind the roaches that come out here. And now we're going to jump on top of these bottles to get up to the next level we need to be. One more roach in here. Be careful. Quick jump up there. And now we're up to what seems to be the oven. Or the stove, I believe. Up a couple of levels here. Chattering teeth. Nope. And then we're on to the burner. If you wait right here by the lip of the pan, you won't get hit by whatever's popping out of this pan. And then once you get one of those like synced up, I don't know if it's popcorn or whatever else, just race across and grab your little cheese wedge and off you go. Ooh, that was kind of nice. Again, the flies don't hurt you, so very important to know that. It's as you play this game, if you've played it at all, you know that it feels like everything hurts you, but those flies do not. And take advantage if they don't. If you need to take a bump from them, no big deal. All right, World 2, Stage 1 is done, and we're in good shape right now. Not sacrificing any levels. Now, I don't know what level this is. A tree house? Are we outside in some way? It seems like maybe we're in a tree. We've got acorns falling. There are what appear to be maybe grasshoppers. Anyway, oops. Don't jump off that ledge. You're going to want to fall so that you don't take a hit from falling too far. And then these little caterpillars you can bounce off of to ascend this little set of platforms here. Now we got to watch out for these grasshoppers. There we go. Wedge of cheese to replace our hit point. I like to take the left path here. Oh, yep. And then up this side. Little small jump there. Take him out. And across. Oh, wait. Is this right? No, this is not right. I gotta get out. Do I have to get out to the left side? Oh, no. I gotta jump across here. Haha. Dork. There we go. And then I can... Whoa! That was no good. Did not want that. Did not want to take a bump there. Ooh. Grab our... Ooh. Can't do that. I am really showing you the way to do it. There we go. Get our cheese. Take this guy out. One more big jump across. These... Whoa. Oh, this game is awesome. You're going to love it. Okay. I appreciate that. You know who you are, who challenged me to this. Okay, at this part, when you get to this level, jump up, draw out the acorn to fall, and then you can jump up here on the left. There's one more of those. Get to the right. And then one here. When he goes to the left, quickly jump up, and then move through those two platforms with a double jump. Then you pop onto this caterpillar, and now we are up on the level we need to be. Now here, we're going to access another bonus level because they have a lot of health, which, as you can see, I'm in desperate need of. Which is right through here. A little... Oh, I barely avoided that. Now we get ourselves a bonus level where we're going to refill all of our health as well as get a lot of cheese. And there's only one enemy you really got to worry about here. Oh, come on. A lot more cheese. And here's the one enemy you really got to worry about. Just make sure you take him out before you get this last bit of cheese. Now we're going to get up. Now we're completely safe here going to the right, gathering some more and getting a wedge there to replace a hit point. We also got an extra life from 50,000 points. That's sweet. Now we come up here. One more enemy before we get out, and then one more wedge of cheese. Great bonus area. That one's worth stopping at. Wait for these things to fall if you need. Well, maybe not. To heck with it. I can't wait all day for acorns to hit me in the head. You know what I mean? Got things to do. Got people to see. Oh, free cheese. Can't be upset with that. These grasshopper things do not go all the way to the left side of platforms. So if you need to keep yourself safe from them, you can hover on the left side of platforms from them and be safe. I'll show you what I'm talking about up here because we're going to utilize that right here. If I go here, well, not in that case. Hang on. Let's actually jump onto it. Where'd the caterpillar go? I need you. All right, good. Yeah, we're going to go right here. And that spot, like there's a little spot that you can hang out over there on the left that they don't hit you. Okay, 2-2 is done. And a lot of cheese that we got because of that bonus area. So a nice little bit of extra life. Now we are up to the second encounter with Tom. And you get 3 platforms here on the left. So the technique I have for this one, what you need to do is knock the bees out of the hive and then hit the bee so it stings Tom. If you knock it out of the hive, drop down to the ground, turn to the left, and just keep firing, it will just kind of like buzz around you, and eventually it'll fall right into the path where it gets hit. So this one's actually a nice little easy, a nice little easy boss to, oh, come on. Easy boss to take care of. There we go. Just down to the ground, keep firing to the left. See, it kind of like arcs around you. It stings Tom 3 times, wakes him up, and he is done. A little bright behind me. Very sunny day here as we record this today. All right, we are into World 3 now. Now, I don't know if we're in some sort of like outdoor shed or something, but now we got squirrels to worry about. Oh, shoot. I got hit by his nuts. Yep. Acorn, that is. All right, squirrels are going to be the main enemy in this one, along with these relentless leaves that keep blowing through the level and knocking you off your path. You can knock them out with a weapon, but they are just terribly annoying to deal with. There we go. Knock out the acorn and then take out the squirrel. Grab a hit point back. There are lots of hit points that you're going to be able to grab coming up. See that? Get bumped all the time. Lots of hit points you're going to be able to get soon. There we go. If you drop all the way down here, doesn't matter, I got hit. There's lots of cheese right in this area, which is nice. Oh, got hit? Doesn't matter. Lots of cheese. And how much cheese, you ask? More than what you think. There's another one down here to the left. There, completely up on hit points now. Oh, I hate these leaves. They are the worst. They just go, they're everywhere. And seemingly somewhat random. There are a couple of spots where they spawn from like easy areas to pick out, but for the most part, they are annoying. The squirrels, the easiest way to deal with them that I've found is to kind of give yourself a little distance, let them fire off an acorn, and then move in and try to knock them out. I'll show you what I mean. Right here, like, oh, first of all, get rid of that. Okay. See, they fire that acorn, and then it takes a little while to fire a second. I just move in at that point. Can we just please the leaves? They're insane. Oh, did I despawn a squirrel? Normally there's one right here. Hey, we're going to take the win when we get it. You know what I mean? There we go. Up the right side. And a squirrel that we left in the dust there, which is nice. Oh boy. I do not like dealing with those things. Okay. Big jump across. All the way to the left. Up on the nail here going through the board. We are very close to finishing this level now. We have a couple of treacherous jumps left to go, though. There's going to be a squirrel across the way you got to take out here. A leaf that's going to move through. And then maybe one more leaf that's coming at you. Yep, could bump you right off the platform if you're not careful. Now we're up to the top section here. Get rid of that. Okay, more leaves to come in and bump us. Oh, we've got very lucky there. We'll take it. One more to bump us off there. Jump over it. Oh, boy. Oh, look at us. Taking out fall in its entirety with our marbles. One more of these stupid things. Let it pass first before you try to jump that. There we go. Get out of there. One more squirrel. Out he goes. Up on top. And it seemed... Oh, that might have been the roof, actually. I'm not sure. Anyway, if anyone knows what level that was, by all means, let me know. Man, can I make it any darker in here. Holy cow, the sun is beaming. Well, sorry about that. If it's blinding you, just watch the game, not me. Now it seems, I don't know if we're into the chimney. I'm not sure what exactly we're in, but as we descend this level, we're going to find that it's on fire. And it's a little concerning. Maybe we're headed into the fireplace here. That makes sort of logical sense. So down here on the right, now we're going to start to see some of these like flame ashes kind of shooting out of fire areas. And you've got to avoid those as we go through. A couple of them from different levels. Just jump across. And this is going to be the level where I show you the hack where you can just get infinite lives if you're interested. Now, it's going to take a while. It's not like it's easy to pull off or timely to pull off, but you might find yourself wanting to do that instead of trying to brave this game entirely with just what you get from playing through. Okay, up and over here. Grab yourself a little hit point if you need. So this is what I mean. We're getting very close now. As the level gets more and more fiery, we're going to jump over that one. Little small jumps through here so you don't hit the little, ashes or whatever releasing from those little pits. We're going to jump over here up top, and now we're going to go up to the left and grab a cup, which allows us to spit water at these fires. And I'm going to switch to that, and here is the hack. Just keep shooting this fire. You get 100 points every time you shoot it, and every time you get to, the next 100 or 50,000, you get an extra life. So I'm close enough now. I can just sit here, pound away. Maybe I can balance out the light while I'm doing this. Nope, that makes it even bright. I mean, it is the brightest I've ever seen this camera right now. It looks like I'm hovering in space with a complete white background. I don't know what to do. Maybe I got to lower the exposure on the camera. Can I do that while I'm recording? This would be insane. Can I do it while I'm recording? That would be nuts. Can I do it? Let's see if it happens. Little better? Try that. Little less exposure. Hey! Darken it down a little. And we got an extra life while I was doing it. Don't say I can't multitask. Of course, I took one right on the kisser there, but we're not going to focus on that. I think we're going to focus on how cool it was that I adjusted my camera settings while beating Tom and Jerry. I don't think I wanted to go this way. Maybe I did. This part stinks. There's really no easy timing to getting through here. Yeah, took a hit. Not really sure how to not take a hit there. See if we can time this one out, though. That was good. Got one more to go. Oh, get me there. Get me there. Whew. All right, now we just have one of these to contend with. It's the doubles that go through the different levels I can't stand. All right, one more here, down to the bottom. If you hit these fires 3 times, they reduce and you can walk right through them. So just a couple of times, like 2-3 times with the water, and you can take these things out. All right, and now we're through. All the way to the bottom. All right, and off we go. Stage 3. This is our next battle with Tom. I'm going to pause here for a second. The key here is to get as close to Tom as you can to fire the marbles at him. There are going to be 3 spots of fire that come up in succession. One right next to Tom, one space away from Tom, and one 2 spaces away from Tom. And that cycle continues the whole time. I'm just going to try to stay in that second position as long as possible and fire, and then jump out of the way when the danger's coming. See if you can pick up on what I'm doing. That's kind of what that's kind of what my hope is. There's the second and there's the third. So I go here, 1, jump away, jump forward. Jump away, jump forward. See, it's just those first 3 spots. Don't get crazy. Don't get greedy. It's just about doing it in rhythm. And there we go. As long as you hit them a bunch of times, you knock them out, and we move on. That's got to be the chimney, right? Well, wherever we are now, it looks as though we've made it to the game room. And look at that! A Nintendo Entertainment System for our trouble. Now, if you are low on hit points, there's good news on this level. If you take a little hop... Oops. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Oh, get over. Yes! I hate these little marbles so much, they make me very sad. If you can get here to the VCR and jump into the logo, bonus area, and it's got full hit points for you in case you've lost them. Beautiful. Now we'll make our way over to the right underneath those pesky little bouncing balls. And I'm going to move my way to the right here, jumping over these after they do their high jump. That's my easiest way to avoid these things, because they are awful, and they will fill the screen on you. So for this level, I do not mess around. I am simply trying to get to the end as fast as possible, and to do that, I'm grabbing this bubblegum here, switching to it. Let me see if I can just pop up, hit B to pop up to the top, get on the top of this desk here. Oh, I probably should have... Oops, took a hit there. Ill-advised, ill-advised. There's another toy soldier coming. Wait for him to turn the other way, then drop, or jump over. And then from here, you can drop down here, Make sure that you don't take a jump, otherwise you'll take a big... you'll take a hit point damage from a big fall. And that's it. Home sweet home. Remember that from Tom and Jerry? He always had the home sweet home over his mouse hole. That's cool. That's all. I don't want to entertain anything else in that level. It's awful. Speaking of awful levels, now we're in some sort of a woodshed, and we get ourselves a drill. First thing, you're going to use this drill to drill through false walls all throughout this level. So keep an eye. I don't know the best path through here, but I know a path through here, and that's really all I need to know. Wait until that electricity goes to the left, and you can make your way through. Then you have to get over here. Keep yourself alive. Uh-oh. Ah, shoot. Took a shot there. Didn't need to. I am probably going to die on this level. It is a tough... And case in point, there it is. It's a tough one. It's a tough one to get through. Thankfully, when you lose a life in this game, you start right from where you died. And we have 4 lives to play with, so we will have a little bit of time to... or a little bit of wiggle room now to get through this. Up here to knock this bug over so you can move through safely, and then we're dropping down all the way to the right. Wait for this electricity to move along these cables. Switch to your drill, down to the bottom, and through. Then we're up on this right side, or left side, excuse me. Now this one, you wait until that electricity moves to the right, and then you jump up here to the left. I'm not worried about the cheese at this point. I just don't want to die. Hit point is right here if you need one. Probably welcome to you at this point. Drop down. Another drill through this section. Another cheese wedge if you need it. Now we're talking. Is there a... Maybe there's a thing up here. I don't know that I've ever done that. Is that a secret? If I still have my bubble gum. Ooh. Maybe a nice little secret there? I'm kind of digging what I just did. Do what I just did. Use that extra bubble gum you have from the last level and float up that area and really give yourself a boost. Okay, wait for these electric things to move out of the way. Climb up here to the right. Now I don't know how to necessarily get through here without taking a hit. Yeah, just like that. But if you can avoid taking 2 hits there, that's ideal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got trapped. I was supposed to drill through on the right. Whoops. Supposed to drill through here. And then get out of the way. Get out of harm's way. Let's go over here. I think there's one more inevitable hit. Oh, maybe not. How did I make it through that? I don't think I've ever made it through there without taking a hit. Or for that matter, that one. But then you climb up and you get out of the way of all of it, and you can get a cheese recharge for your trouble. Oh boy. I'm in no man's land. Take a hit if you have them to afford here, which I do. And make your way all the way to the top here where you use the drill. Wait until it drops down. Climb up over top of this thing as it drops down. We're out of there. I don't want to be in that shed or that whatever it is anymore. Now up to our 4th Tom and Jerry encounter. He's going to come out at the top level, drop 3 sticks of dynamite. And then I would recommend always hopping up to this top section. That means his hand's always going to come out at the top and drop dynamite. After his face comes out at the top, go over to the middle section on the right and avoid and drop a few shots on him. Like right now, since his face just appeared on the top, it always appears in the order top, middle, bottom. So all I got to do is jump over this dynamite when he releases it, get over here to the right so I'm safe, and then I'm good. Let him release it there. It takes a couple of big hops sometime. Now I get over to the right and rinse and repeat and just keep hitting him. Takes a little bit of time, but this pattern is pretty foolproof. Come on. 3 shots at a time. Over the dynamite. Over this. Come on. There we go. And down he goes. Knocked out. KO to Tom. We're in World 5, guys. We're in the bathroom that is going to head to the attic. So we are in World 5. This is the final world that we have to encounter. And this first level, not too bad to get through. Just mind kind of the pattern of going through here as we do. A lot of enemies that can take your health, but if you go through slowly and clear them out as you go, not too bad. It's 5-2. That's the absolute worst level in the game. So we will cross our fingers and hope that I can make this a successful run on that level when we get there. Up the shampoo bottles, over to the right. Oh, barely avoiding a hit there. Now, you can't jump up any further, but if you jump right from here, you can cling onto this. I don't want to go... Shoot. Took a stupid shot there. Did not need to do that. All right, I got 2 lives left. Let's just make sure we get to 5-2 on this continue. You get 3 continues in the game, I believe, and then it is game over and you got to start from the beginning. So do be conscious of that if you have to continue, you're starting from the very beginning of the stage that you're on, and if you just die, you start from the same position that you were in prior to dying. So take that for what it's worth and strategize accordingly. Lost a little bit of health, but no problem there. Got myself a little more cheese. Hey, free cheese there too. Why not? Then down these blinds, another cheese there if you want to grab it. So they're giving you adequate health. You're going to make your way over to the left and then... Come on. Stupid. Let's try this again. Not rushing through. There we go. Over to the left and then quickly back to the right. Drop down to this level here. One more roach and another teeth chatter you can get. Then all the way to the right so that you don't hurt yourself onto the shampoo bottle. And then over here. And then there is a teeth chatter thing to the left if you just tap off that side. And then if you drop to the right, you're in your mouse hole. And we are up to 5-2. The last level before the final encounter with Tom. This game stinks. Okay. This level sucks. There's just no way around it. I've got a strategy that I will try, and hopefully it helps you. Lord help me. I hope I get through. The key here is that you have to find the key to the lock that your nephew is being for the container your nephew's being held in. So that's what we have to find first, and then we have to get out of the level. Jump up these like books here onto this level, and then take out these ghosts that respawn at an insanely high rate. But you can grab large marbles here, and they will give you a little bit bigger hit radius. Then I'm going to jump up to this, whoops. Like I said, they respawn all the time. Over to that, and then a soft jump to get onto this level. Cuts out a lot of extra work that you have to do. You can run across to this camera now, and try to take out this ghost. Jump over to this nail. Oh my gosh, this is the worst. Uh-oh. I hate those guys. I hate these guys. Get down to the bottom. Jump across. Oh my gosh, 2 hits. Did not want that. Okay, we're still alive. Gonna jump over to this chain. Can I get... Oh yes, beautiful. Little cheese for my trouble. Quick drop off. Oh my gosh. I got 1 life left. Let's see if we can do this. 3 hit points left. This is easily the worst level in the game. Get up. Okay. Took 1 shot. You don't have to jump over these nails at this section. Oh, man. I got gremlins just freaking killing me here. Gremlins and ghosts and whatever else they got going. All right. There's the key. I'm not making it through this. We're going to have to try this again. Use liberal marbles. Liberal marblage. Just running through. Ah, no good. All right, let's try it again. Got to start from the beginning of the level because of the continue, but we're going to try to map that same path again. Okay, take this thing out. Up these books, or whatever they are. Take out this ghost. Grab our big marbles. Switch over. Get up onto this. Hang on, it's going to respawn. There we go. Boom. Small jump over. Over that nail or it'll do damage to you. Over here to the camera. Oh, I can't get up there from there. Got to go from here. Ooh, I got you. Oh, shoot, but I fell off. And now he's back. All right, Down here. Little jump over. And now we're over here to this area, which is good. All right. Oh, we made it. Okay, one shot. No big deal. We got 3 lives to play with. Let's just get moving. Over here to the left, getting the key is key. One more. There we go. Now we got to get the heck out of here. If you jump into the spider webs, you go in slow motion. It's the absolute worst. Oh, you son of a... There we go. Hit you with a big marble. What do you think of that, Chief? No! Darn it. I hate that part. Hopefully you have hit points to use here. 2 lives left. Let's just burn through if we can. There we go. Through them. 1 more of these. Get out of here. We're going to drop down. You can grab a cheese if you need it over on the left, but I just want to move back to the right. Get over here and up to this section. Now, took a shot there. Didn't need to. Now we... Oh, I hate you. I hate those things. You got to go. You got to go. Oh, God. Okay. Up here to the top. Oh, dropped on a nail. Shoot. Up here to the top. Jump over. Grab this nail. Get up to the top. Kind of inch your way over. So you have a little room. Small jump over. Take out the ghost. We have enough hit points to do this, guys. We're going to make it. Quick shot. You can jump through here. Up this cable. Up to this nail. We're on the top level. Let's do it. 1 ghost. Where are you? Got you, punk. Another ghost? Nope. We're through. The worst level in the game. Awful. Now, we've made it to the final Tom encounter. Here's what it looks like. He's going to appear in one of 3 sections, either on the left, right, or top. There is one spot you want to be to avoid all of the rockets that he throws at you once he appears. So, his hand appears down there. You want to get on the ear of this teddy bear and just kind of hang here, and every time he fires a rocket at you, jump. Okay? Then you can unload when he's next to you, when he appears next to you. If he's up there, maybe you can get a jump and a shot at him. If he's over there, maybe you get lucky and fire one. But you really just got to hang here and hit him like 2 or 3 times every time he appears over here. That's the key. Let's see if we got this. Come on. All right, 3 shots. That's good. Typically, I'll try to get 1 shot in if he appears up top like that, so it kind of slows or speeds up the process of taking him out. But it's rinse and repeat here. Wait until he shows up like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Oh boy, did not want to do that. Got a little greedy on my shot there. Oh boy. Oh, I jumped early. Rats. I got 1 life left. We got to do this, guys. Cannot blow it now. Don't blow it now, Nate. Timing is everything. Okay, come on. Live commentary on this is very difficult to keep track of what I'm trying to do while I try to explain what I'm doing while doing it, because this one in particular depends a lot on timing. So, I do apologize if I go a little bit silent here, because I hate this part. If you jump too far to the right when he appears on top there, you also can take a bump. So just try to jump straight up in the air at this section so you don't take a bump. Hey, got a shot. There we go. Ooh, 3 shots there. Let's go. Got 1. All right, come on, Tom. How many marbles can you take? Seems like a gross question. All right, come on. Now I got the rocket, not you. 3 shots. All right, come on. Got to rinse and repeat. This is the key. Yep, 3 shots there. Over the rocket. The rocket has a little bit of a delay, so he gets it out of his hand and then you jump. And sometimes it's easy to think that you got to jump right as his hand releases it. Oh, that was kind of cool that I got a rocket that appeared up top. All right. Come on, we got to be there. Come on, he's got to be done soon. This is his last stand. This is his Alamo. Come on, he's got to be done soon. I need my nephew that you kidnapped. How are you not in jail? It was the 80s. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. What'd you get, kidnapped or something? I've been kidnapped a dozen times. That's kind of how we grew up in the 80s. All right. Oh, and there it is! The final shot to Tom. We finally did it. World completed. He is stuck as Jerry does his little shimmy, and he climbs up on Tom, uses the key that you found to unlock his nephew from the cell that Tom was keeping him in. And you've done it. Well done, Jerry. That was perfect. Your enormous skill has yet again spelled catastrophe for tiresome Tom. That careless cat fell right into your mousetrap. I seriously don't know how they expected children to beat this game. It's way too difficult for that demographic, in my opinion. Overall, it's fine. I think it's way more frustrating than it needs to be. And I would have liked to see maybe some more encounters with Tom throughout the levels. But ultimately, it's a decent enough level by level game to play through. It's pretty difficult. And can be uber frustrating at times and pretty punitive because you only get the 2 continues and then it is start over, game over for you after that, or 3 continues and then it's game over. Hopefully you enjoyed today. Hopefully this showed you the way through this game. Maybe this was one that just drove you nuts as a kid and now you finally see a path of how to beat it. If you do, leave me a comment and let me know that you have. Some folks who have watched these videos have said, hey, I finally beat this game after watching your walkthrough. And that is a huge reason that I started doing these, is that I want to see if you guys can go back and beat these games that maybe tortured you as a kid that you couldn't finish. And now you have the keys to do so with a walkthrough like this. Appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. We're on our march to 10,000 subscribers. We're nearing 6,000 right now and would love that extra support if you're able to. That free step really helps us out a lot. Drop a like on the video. Leave a comment letting me know what you think I did well, what other tricks I missed. And I look forward to seeing you next time, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a good one.